Before we get to Ryan's full forecast, I want to give you a look at some of the damage yesterday's storm caused. This is along Route 2 in Herman, where a tree fell across a number of power lines and was left hanging over the road. Herman School District Superintendent Barbara Sargent says all 3 schools in the town were dismissed early after losing power around 10 a.m. Route 2 was blocked off for a bit around noontime, but has since reopened. We're told the schools regained power just before 1:30. Certainly a mess out there overnight.
Interesting to me there, though, they lost power at 10 a.m.
Right, so it's much later.
Yeah, that tells me it was the west wind that did it, which
Oh.
there were some gusts to 40 or even 45 miles per hour for a time late this morning, and that was as the cold was rushing in. So,
And it is bringing in the cold.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
the vast majority of those outages over when we had the warm south wind last night. Now it's still gusty, but not to the level it was last night or first thing this morning. We'll show you a live view of Bangor right now where it's 45, and the colder air is coming in from the west, so it's not quite to Bangor yet, but with a 13-mile-per-hour wind, your wind chill is at 39. In Portland, it's colder, 38, with a westerly wind at 20 miles per hour and the wind chill down to 28 degrees in Portland. Here's where our air is coming from. Pittsburgh is 22, Columbus, Ohio, 25, Ottawa at 14. That's coming down in our direction, and we will have some teens by tomorrow morning. To our west, there are lake-induced clouds and a few snow showers. We're not expecting any of that here. We'll have a clearing sky as the night goes along tonight. So hour by hour, you can see that here. A few passing clouds through the evening. If you're going out for any late St. Patrick's Day plans, it's going to be cold by the time the bars and restaurants close up. We'll be in the 20s in central and southern Maine by 10 o'clock tonight. Teens up north, so you will have to factor in the wind, which is still gusty much of the night too. Tomorrow morning, we start the day in the single numbers up north, teens just about everywhere else. But the nice thing about tomorrow is we'll have a lot of sunshine, just a few patchy clouds here and there. And there will be less wind in the afternoon. The breeziest part of the day is probably in the morning, so the kids at the bus stop will have to bundle up and think about a wind chill at that point. But in the afternoon, it's only about a 5-mile-per-hour wind with temperatures that get to around or just over 30 in most spots tomorrow afternoon. 32 in Bangor, 33 in Lewiston, 20s up north tomorrow. Tomorrow night turns mostly cloudy. Temps in southern Maine, depending on the cloud cover, could drop into the teens for lows. Certainly will be in the teens up north. And then on Thursday, it's a cloudier day. There could be a stray flurry. Temps back into the middle and upper 30s on Thursday. We have a front that comes in Thursday night into Friday morning, and there will at least be flurries, if not a few snow showers, overnight Thursday night into Friday morning as this goes by. But then Friday afternoon, we clear that out. And Friday afternoon, if we see enough sun, we could actually get temperatures into the 40s. Even in central Maine on Friday afternoon after that front goes by. We're in this pattern where there are just small little ripples that come through in the atmosphere and generate some showers. So we have that one Thursday night, Friday morning, and then there's another one on Saturday with a few snow and rain showers. It doesn't look like a whole lot. There's a somewhat better chance Saturday night into Sunday morning, but we may actually just get rain showers out of this. It looks like it's on the mild side as that comes through. And then Sunday afternoon we clear out and we could be up around 50. Again, as long as that front keeps moving on by. So you'll see that right here on the 7-day forecast. Sunny but colder tomorrow. Morning lows in the teens, afternoon highs in the lower and mid 30s. A little bit more cloud cover on Thursday. Friday morning, some snow showers may be out there early, but the afternoon could be fairly mild, back into the middle 40s. And then over the weekend, I know there's a lot of action there, but you get a raindrop, a snowflake, and maybe a pop of sun both days, and then it's a little colder early next week.
Lots going on.
Yeah, and it's funny when we have these small systems, the exact timing is always tough.
Sure.
They're not big.
Because it's not a big wave moving across.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yep.